Koutou, tēnā koutou, a tēnā tātou katoa.
Ko Claudette Hauiti.
Aroha mai. Ka tuake a hau ki te mihi e te koutou katoa te iwi o Raukawa. Me o whānau e noho ana e te kāinga mihi atu ki a koutou katoa, haere mai ki tēnei whare, no mai, haere mai. The purpose of this bill is to give effect to the deed of settlement signed by the Crown and Raukawa. Aroha mai, Mr Speaker. The Māori Affairs Committee examined the bill and recommends that it be passed. Te rohe o Raukawa is from Te Wairere, Horohoro and Pō Haturoa. At Ongo Roto is the house of the ancestor Whaita. From Nukuhau to Tauponuiatia to Hurakia on the Hauhungaroa range. From Tikirau, Pinga-Maunga, the horizon is the boundary of the district of Raukawa. To the Maunga Whare Pūhunga and the marae at Arowhena to the ranges of Whakamaru. It extends to the region of Te Kaukauroa or Te Pātetere to Maunga Tautare. And it goes beyond Whare Pūhunga to the ancestor Hoturoa to the marae Parerawera. Raukawa interests in this rohe are derived from discovery, conquest, gifting and whakapapa. Raukawa and the Crown acknowledge that other iwi also have interests in these parts of the lands, but Raukawa also claim association with Tauranga, Taurukinga, Ngongotaha, Reporoa, Kaingaroa, Taharo Kuri and in the Manawatu, Kapati and Ōtaki. At Raukawa, the Select Committee heard opposition from Maniapoto to the inclusion of specific land blocks at Waikeria in the settlement for Raukawa. However, they believe the provisions in the bill offer sufficient protection of Maniapoto Māori Trust Board's interests and authority. The committee recommended amending clauses 110, 1C, 136 to include the definition of Maniapoto Māori Trust Board and successor to future-proof the legislation. And Raukawa, Ngāti Koroki Kahukura also submitted and argued that the bill appears to recognise Raukawa interests in Ngāti Koroki Kahukura territory without acknowledging dominant mana whenua status of Ngāti Koroki Kahukura. Engari, the committee considered these matters carefully but do not propose any amendments to the bill regarding Ngāti Koroki Kahukura. The Select Committee amended Schedule 1, Part 2 of the bill by replacing Late or Hakuri with Part Late or Hakuri to make it clear that the Statement of Association would apply only to Te Tatua West Block of the lake. Maunga Tautari Maunga Scenic Reserve, the committee inserted new clause 84A and acknowledged the significance of Maunga Tautari to Raukawa. Te Tuki and Puriora sites. Since the introduction of the bill, the surveys of Te Tuki Puriora sites have been completed, and so clauses 63, 65 and Schedule 4 are also amended to reflect land descriptions updated following these surveys. Puriora Clause 75 amended to make it clear that the entire Puriora site would not be exempt from Section 24 of the Conservation Act if the revocation and surrender applied to parts of these sites. Raukawa kia mau, kia ora. Raukawa tikanga kawa mana of the whānau and hapu, mana motuhake a Raukawa, determining their future for their whānau, hapu their marae. Raukawa kia mau, preserving and cherishing their uniqueness and actively celebrating iwi virtues. Raukawa kia ora, underpins decision-making and sustainable development in business practice. This settlement is necessary. The Crown failed to protect Raukawa from becoming landless, and the lack of land and resources undermined the ability of the iwi to participate in new economic opportunities in its rohe. This contributed to economic, social, cultural impoverishment of Raukawa. This settlement rights some of the wrongs of the past and allows Raukawa to build a stronger future for itself, the rohe and Aotearoa. Raukawa will receive financial redress, which includes value transferred under the Central North Island settlement in 2008 and its estimated interest. With this interest, Raukawa will further invest in its people through marae development grants, The educational grants which currently support tauira studying medicine, health and science, te reo, business and commerce. Commercial redress includes lands, forestry, to explore future commercial arrangements with Mighty River Power. Cultural redress recognises the traditional historical, cultural, spiritual associations Raukawa has with places and sites within their rohe or area of interest. The settlement provides a deed of recognition over parts of a number of awa and reserves. Resilience is the quality that fortitudes Raukawa in the face of challenge. Hope is the elixir that sustains the iwi. The settlement bill gives Raukawa much to be hopeful for, not just providing an economic base, but the freedom to determine without impediment mana motuhake. Raukawa kia mau, kia ora. Mr. Chair, I commend this bill to the House.
Ko Honiwara.
Tēnā koe, Mr. Speaker. Hoi no hei. Hei kōrero tūtahi me mihi atu ki te kōti whero, ki te rōpū reipa, e